Well. Here I am on this second edition of the Craft Chest. Different name, same ideas that you'll remember from the old website, if anybody out there recognizes me. And we're going to get the emails out there to people that's been sending messages to us that finally the time has arrived. Not quite finished setting up the studio. Having a little problem with our networking computer here. I'm actually running off of the Two Wicked One computer. Yeah, cheesy name, I don't know. We all just thought it was funny because it is a wicked looking computer. If you saw the little snippet videos of when we built it, and we're actually here, the people that were helping build it and setting up some certain programs on it. Very interesting piece of hardware there. But anyway, I am Dustin, and I will be your hosting guide on this journey that we like to call the Craft Chest. It is a craft of the mind, and we try to make it a reality. And we're going to be talking about a lot of different subjects here, personal opinions, ideas that people come up with, using it as a video blog here on YouTube, and just funny things that people talk about on a daily basis, and some things that people are afraid to talk about. One of these items that people have no problem talking about is gas prices, and that's what we're going to start off today with, is comparing the gas price with milk price. Gallon for gallon, which one reigns supreme as the ultimate ripoff? Gallon, on average, is $3.34 a gallon where we're at here, and I don't know what it is all over the country. From what I have seen, that's about the average in most states. Comparing that to the price of a gallon of milk, though, is absolutely just, to me, funny. That we sit here and we complain about gas when milk is $4.39. That's the lowest price I've seen here lately for a gallon of milk. I mean, come on, what is there, a shortage on cows or something? I mean, that's ridiculous. I'm glad I don't drink milk a whole lot. When I do, I usually just buy the half gallon because it'll spoil otherwise. I don't drink it down like a lot of people do. But folks, come on. You know, if we're going to complain about something, gas should be the furthest thought from our mind, because really all these prices are our fault. You know, over time we're conditioned, and that's what I like to call it, we're conditioned and tunnel visioned into believing certain items should be certain prices, and remembering and reminiscing of the back in the day of when gas was 99 cents a gallon. I remember those times too. But it's not like that anymore, because we've been conditioned into believing that, you know, gas goes up and up and up, and it comes back down a little bit. And it goes up and up and up, and it comes back down. With milk, they just straight up change the price on you, and bam, that's what it is. But we've been conditioned into believing that this is just the way of things. It's really our fault. It's all supply and demand, folks. As long as we're using it, they can make it any price they want to make it. I hear a lot of people complain about government. You know, what's government going to do about it? Really, government doesn't have a damn thing to do with the price of gas. They don't control OPEC. I know a lot of them have interest in big oil. They have investments, and that's really their interest, so they're not going to do a whole lot about it. What can you do as a consumer, though, to make your gallon of gas stretch further? We're not going to touch on how to make a gallon of milk stretch further, because that's like one of the most perishable things that you can buy. I mean, that's another thing that I find amazing about milk, is that we buy it, and unless you have a family of kids and that drink milk on a regular basis, it just sits there in the refrigerator half the time, and, you know, half the gallon spoils. Bloop, 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 down the drain it goes. You know, but we're still paying it. $4 and $5 a gallon. They say it's going to be predicted to be as high as $5 a gallon by summer for a gallon of milk. But on the gas, what can we do to make our dollar and gallon stretch further? Well, here's a couple of simple ideas, and I'm not being paid by these people. I just want to throw this out here real quick before we get on to another topic and giving you some tidbits of upcoming ideas that we're going to be talking about. You can buy a high-flow, high-efficiency air filter, and that is one of the things that also that we're going to add in here is we're going to be talking about problems, and we're going to talk about how to turn those problems into opportunities and solutions in a lot of ways to different ideas and problems that come about through emails, through the messages here on YouTube. Feel free to leave the comments. Go to my page there, Craft Chest, and leave comments there. Send me a message, and as soon as I possibly can, we'll read these over and get back to you. But buy a high-flow, high-efficiency air filter. K&N has one of the best ones on the market, in my opinion. They are limited lifetime warranty as long as you take care of them the way they say. And there's a number of other name brands out there. You have Fram Air Hog. You have another one that's an excellent product, the Purolator Pure One High-Flow, high-efficiency air filter. Dollar for dollar for a disposable type, the Purolator, in my opinion, is your best bet if you're just going to get a regular high-efficiency air filter. And people that have used these, whether it be K&N, Purolator, Fram, AEM's got one, Air Raid's got one. No matter which one you use, if you use it properly, on average, it'll give you between 2 and 4 miles to the gallon more on your fuel. In the long run, that adds up, because fuel is one of those things that we use constantly. Another thing you could do along with that premium air filter is to stop buying cheap gas. Premium fuels, or at least mid-grade to premium fuels, burn more efficiently, especially when you add these air filters in the mix. I'm not going to go into the big, long part of it, but on my vehicles, I get 4 miles to the gallon better on one of my cars. On the other one, it jumped up 8 miles to the gallon, and yes, it's a 4-cylinder, but it's amazing, just those couple of things. And I commute, on average, I think 15 miles one way, and drive around town. Sometimes I go 30 miles down the road to the bigger city, and I run a tank of gas, usually lasts me about 2 weeks on normal driving, which is the average driving time, I guess. I don't know what's average to anybody anymore, because everybody's so spread out on their jobs and family and friends. But it works for me, and I'm sure it'll work for you. Give it a try. Leave some comments. Leave feedback on if you did try it. We want those ideas to be spread, and we will post those comments and that. As soon as we get our new website up, we trash the old one. We're starting all brand new, all new names, all new ideas, all new topics. A couple of new friends that are going to be popping in for guest appearances. Feel free, whenever we get that up, we'll get the information out there, the new website, the name and everything. And we'll get back with you. We'll post your comments and questions and whatever else. Moving along to the next subject at hand. Later, whenever we get all the computers working properly, we're going to actually be doing what I see a lot of on YouTube, is comparing video games, mainly computer. We don't really do console. We're going to be talking about open source on the internet, and we're going to be talking about balancing your tech life with your computers and everything with your family life, and how both of them molded together in certain ways can actually make your life a lot easier. So that's about it. For right now, I'm going to cut this short. I just wanted to throw that out there. And the next couple of videos that we put out probably just be me, because I'm just flooded with emails these days with wanting us to get up and running. And that's pretty much it. So until next time, feel free to stop by on our channel. Go ahead and get your subscriptions in so that you can see the upcoming videos. They're going to be wild. Just stick around. It's going to be a great journey, a great ride. We're going to be having our Ustream TV up and running probably in the next 2 weeks or so. We'll actually come in and do live feed from that with our guest peoples. Some of them you might know from the local area once we get everybody that's in our local community on the internet, of course. And what else is happening? I don't know. For right now, I think that's it. So until next time, I am Dustin, and this is the Craft Chest. Thank you for watching this video, and see you later.